Chef Catman from Just Fork Me. Today, I get a lot of questions now about coconuts. So I want to answer these questions today. And I had a few questions, so I'm going to answer a few questions about coconuts. So this is kind of a all you need to know about coconuts kind of video, okay? Okay, so first I've been asked how to get the milk out of a coconut. Now, first of all, you don't get milk out of a coconut, you get water. You can create milk out of it. But here, you're going to look at the bottom of a coconut. All you need is this, basically a screwdriver. You're going to see 3 knobs there. Can you see that good? 1, 2, 3. One of them's soft. That one ain't it. You hear that? That ain't it. That ain't it. This one I can almost tell it's it. Maybe that's not it. Alright, which one is it? Which one? Oh, there it is. Actually, it wasn't the first one. Alright, just shove it right in there. Yank it out. Alright, and then as you can see, kind of dig it out a little more maybe. Now you're going to go, you just leave it in here for a few minutes, and oh yeah, we got enough. There's still some in there. I'm going to keep doing it, but as you can see, we got coconut water. Smells like coconuts, but you just let it sit there till it's done. Next question is, how do we make the little bowls? And another question is, how do we keep the whole coconut, and how do we open a coconut? So we've got a bunch of questions to get to. Preheat the oven to about 400 and stick those babies right in here for about 15 minutes. Alright, after about 15 minutes, you kind of just, look, I got one already. See? Cracking that already, so now I could probably get it in there. See? Hey? Still steaming. Look at that. Alright, just gotta whack it a little bit. Once you cook it, it's pretty basic. You can also slide something under there. Let's see. Oh, I cracked it on the side too. Alright, now another little crack there. It's pretty easy. Little crack there, see? It's pretty easy to do. It's not brain surgery. The other one, cutting it into a bowl, is just basically it's just basically a lot of work. You don't have to, you know, that's only if you're trying to do something for presentation. Otherwise, you just have at it like this. Look, there's a nice coconut in there. Okay. All right, so I'm just going to get this. This way, regular straight edge screwdriver there, like that. And then just kind of get in there, get out of there, and then and work it right out there. Alright. Here you go. See? Just get in there, rip it out. There you go. Now, you can just kind of whack this open and you get some nice nice coconut here. See? Boom. Easy breezy. Once you cook, it's pretty easy. Now, if you want, you could take it across here. Just find this little paring knife. Alright, so, you know, because you're not going to eat this part, right? You just kind of stick it. Once it's cooked, it's real easy. Get it back behind the skin. You can just peel it off, or you can just cut it this way. Oh, there you go. Just be careful. It peels right off. You could even use, the way I usually do it actually is this way. Get a peeler, peels right off. See? And then you're gonna have the rest of the rest is coconut, toasted coconut. You can put a little sugar on that, toast it some more. Comes out really good. Now here's just a This is just straight up. After you roast it, it gets a little easier though than doing this straight up. You know, so like you say, roast this for 15 minutes, and you just gotta cut it a straight line across. So it's not a. There's no easier way. You gotta make sure you get a groove like that. Let me get a little groove, and I'll show you. See, and then you just keep working around. Just got to keep getting those grooves. You see the grooves? Got groove there, groove there. Then once you get them all the way around, it's going to be easier. Hold it upright like this too, not like sideways. Originally you could start to just get the groove, but here you get a little more leverage. Keep your fingers out of the way and just go to town. Now I'm spinning it, see? Spinning it, spinning it, spinning it. Now we are getting there, look. You can see there's the money shot right there. You just keep going. It's a lot of work. So far we've been at it about 4 minutes. Probably take about 8 minutes to do this. It's not a long time. It's not a lot of hard work. It's easy. You just got to keep going around. There's easiest ways if you have a saw or something, but this is the easiest way. Everybody has like a bread serrated kind of knife, and it's not really that hard. It's just. I feel like I can go in there now. Let's see. Yeah, see, I can get in there now. So sometimes you can do it like that too, and then just get in there and work your way around. Once you're in there, it's easy. Then you can kind of take a regular knife too. But see, I can just go in there now. As long as you can get one side off. Now, voila, you got two bowls. You know, bigger coconut, bigger bowls. But I like to put a little risotto in here on the side, or a little, really whatever you want. A little shrimp in here. You know what I mean? Or dipping stuff. Whatever, you know, it's just a cool little thing to have, and you know, people love it. It takes 8 minutes. It seems like hard work, but when people see you have a coconut as a bowl, it's like, it's unbelievable. You're like, really? Wow, how'd you do that? You know. So now I'm going to show you how to keep the whole coconut whole, if you want. Let me just clean up, and I'll be right back. All right. So here's the last final method I'm going to show you. It's freezing this thing. I had this in the freezer for 24 hours. I put it around this time yesterday, and this is how we keep it whole. Look, it started cracking. Sometimes it doesn't help you like that, but most of the time it does. Now it's frozen solid. The water's still in there. I didn't empty the water or nothing. All right, and you know, you gotta whack it a little bit. You gotta break the rest of that. If you don't have these, break marks, you gotta make some, and you don't have to really be afraid, because you know, you have this it's completely frozen inside. I mean, you could mess it up. I've messed it up before where I was like, alright, there you go though. See? I've messed it up before where I didn't keep it whole, you know, whatever. You know what I mean? Once in a while. But this is the best method I found. There was a lot of methods I learned over the years. This is by far the best one. Not even close to the other ones. So you just kind of keep. See? It's so cold. It's the other way. The other way you can put, when it's hot, you can just put it right under the water and you're all right. But this way it's kind of cold. All right, so let's see what we can do. There you go. Cap come off. This could probably come off this way without. All right, we're gonna have this one's gonna stay whole just like it usually does. There is some rare occasions, like I said, this doesn't work and it pisses me off, but because this is not easy, because you gotta wait 24 hours, you gotta do, you know what I mean? It's not like you could just do it again in a few minutes, you know? You know, working in a restaurant, we'd be able to put a bunch of them in there. If you lose one, who cares, you know? But at home, you're just doing one. So, let me keep doing. There you go. Now, we're getting somewhere. There you go. Beautiful, beautiful. See, not that hard. Sometimes if you wait, I did it right away as soon as I took it out, but sometimes if you wait, it's easier. And then you can just take this. I could crack it a little bit, but who cares? But you know, the water is still in here, so it's kind of a cool thing to do. You just kind of shave this down now, and then you can poke a hole in the top, you know, where you're supposed to, and then you drink out of it. Drink the water out of it, the coconut water, real coconut water, not that processed stuff they sell in the stores. It's really good for you. It has electrolytes and a lot of other things, a lot of vitamins. And it's good. It's just a novelty. It's cute, and this is how you keep a whole one like this. You know, you see them on the shows, keep a whole one. These are the lengths you got to go. You know, obviously the easiest way, you're just gonna make some roasted coconut. You just heat it up for 15 minutes like I did before, and you start cracking it open right in the sink, and then you come up with you know, pieces like this, which you can crack up further. See? Cute little coconut three-ways. I suggest getting one of these peelers too, not the sideways peelers. It makes life so much easier. It's a little thing. It's the cheapest thing you can buy in the world. There's nothing fancy about it. And that's it, my friends. There you go. Freeze it. Break all that stuff off with a screwdriver and either a hammer or whatever the heck this thing is that I have. And that's it. You got to clean. Yeah, you can clean it up a little more. And that's it. You serve it as a drink. You can flatten this part out too. You know, if you do that a bunch of times like this. All right, now it's gonna stay straight. Yeah. And you poke the hole up here. You put a straw in it. Boom. You could even put other things in it too. You know, like sometimes I leave the coconut water in, put a little out, put a hole in here with the screwdriver, and then just get some tequila or some of that coconut rum. Goes nice in here. This tray, it's cool. You know, walk around with this thing. You know, you feel cool. Anyway, that's it. Coconut's easy. That's it's, you know, they're not easy as far as the labor. You know, but come on, it took me like 8 minutes to do this. That was the longest one. It took me like 4 minutes to do this. I don't know, like a minute and a half to do this after the 15-minute cook, of course. But so there you have it. That's how you mess with coconuts.